ear when the Eric Bledsoe and the
Louisville
Milwaukee
fans that love LeBron left LeBron for Boston during the playoffs.
Man, I'm telling you, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. We love the NFL.
You're off on this one, Pam.
No. We love the NFL because of Lamar. Look how enamored people are. Hell, I did a whole promotion about Lamar. I can tell you that much right there in itself. But what I'm saying is, until we have a superstar caliber guy in the NBA,
we have an all-star
in the NBA, and we have Donovan. But
we have two all-stars.
But what I'm saying is a guy that gets the attention like a LeBron James does, like a Lamar Jackson.
I went straight to all-stars. Barrett just went straight to LeBron James. That's what we need to be fans of NBA. LeBron.
I'm just telling you. Hey,
is that what it takes?
Hey, we got look how enamored
Phil Baker is rolling over wherever he is right now.
Listen, I think Donovan's great. And I love Donovan. But what I'm saying is, I'm waiting for Donovan to take it to that next plateau of superstardom. Like he's an all-star, but I'm talking about like he's an all-star. I'm talking about like the Kobe Bryant, the LeBron James level. That's when people will go crazy.
But Kentucky doesn't have that.
The bar at Kobe and LeBron.
Yes, that's what people want. That's what people want.
I think my more argument is I just don't think that Kentucky fans really give a crap about the NBA. Like I don't think they care one bit.
I've
about
never seen
players.
#BBN get ready for the playoffs tonight.
I've never seen that from Louisville.
What?
We support Donovan, but we don't. I've never seen. Okay, time out. I've never seen either one of you be like, can't wait for this Hornets game to come on. Let's go, Terry.
There were literally.
I've never seen that from you.
Louisville fans buying Clippers gear in the first round last year.
Okay, Trez, I can understand. Like, he's in a great market. He's in LA, whatever. The Clippers are the real deal.
But what about Utah? People were going nuts for you.
Utah jersey.
I have a Donovan Mitchell jersey that I've worn in here. Do I not have a Donovan Mitchell jersey? No, I have the Sunburst Donovan Mitchell jersey.
I've never seen it, not one time.
Yes, it got a little tight.
I've never seen y'all.
So it got a little tight.
I mean, it's COVID, man. Everybody got the COVID.
I bought it from Phil Baker's website over in
it's like the freshman 15.
the Middle East.
Don't worry about it. I've never seen you wear a Jazz jersey. Never, not one time.
No, but I'm saying like I have one. I spend money.
Listen, as a grown man, I don't support going to buy another man's shoes, on your feet, like a specialty shoe because of the man. The only pair that I've bought as an adult that are somebody's like signature shoe because they were their signature shoe are the Donovan Mitchells.
I've only seen you wear those once.
That's the point. I love them. That's the point.
I expected to see them more. I need to see more. I need more proof. I don't need.
No, that's what you do with it. Listen, Steve made this argument all last week. I got a new computer, and what don't I have to use my new computer, Steve?
What, a case?
And my bag.
Oh yeah.
My
your Jalen bag.
Yeah. The bag that I love that my boy got me. You don't use it. I don't wear the shoes. What other NBA
I haven't seen y'all.
What UK player just said?
I need to see a Terry Rozier jersey. I need to see a Terry Rozier jersey out of one of y'all.
Like my father-in-law worships at the altar of Kentucky and Matt Jones and all these people, and he couldn't give a crap about the NBA.
But that's just him. I'm not speaking for everybody.
No, but that's your Kentucky fan. Like you're. I think you're diehard Kentucky fans.
They're still mad at Calipari for saying it's about them getting to the NBA. They're still mad at Coach Cal for that. So they don't care about the NBA. That's not a true statement, Steve. Would you agree or disagree with that statement?
I wasn't listening to you. What'd you say?
The fans are still mad at Coach Calipari for saying it's about getting them to the league.
Oh yeah. Oh, when he said the draft was the biggest day,
right?
They lose games still, and they're like, "Well, if you ain't care so much about getting them to the draft."
How's that go again?
You know, all it cares about is getting these players to the draft.
No, parent,
not winning the game.
Parent, you've been hanging out with your Kentucky friends all night.
I don't hang out with factions. I don't hang out with factions of like Kentucky fans.
Hey, listen, it came with you this morning.
No, I don't hang out with factions of Kentucky fans. I'm at home. I'm grilling on my grill. There's no Kentucky fans that live near me.
Sometimes you can
the block I live on is red and black all day, every day.
Sometimes you can just tell who I've been talking to by the way. Like sometimes I'll come in here after a soft, tender night, and I'll be a little more, hey, Steve, you should know more about the women's team. And I'll get real defensive of the women's program because I've been softened up a little bit.
He does.
You've been softened up by a Kentucky fan as of lately.
I disagree.
There's no way you would stick by your Kentucky take. This
I love y'all, but I disagree. Steve, is it coming at me? Steve, you're making a lot of faces.
No.
It's probably balanced.
It's more just Louisville fans saying they care about the NBA. But
I think we do, but it's not as vocalized as much
as Kentucky.
It's not as vocalized as much. I feel like if we got more guys in there, I think our fan base would care more. What are we worried about? The third down music. Why does it have to be Van Halen? Vince Tyree open up the parking lot 2 hours earlier. We're about all the other things except the things that we should be worried about.
we do got. Don't get me wrong. Now we do got like 5 or 6 guys to follow. It's not like we only got one dude in the league.
Not that hard.
You don't think third down music is important?
I would just wish it would be a lot newer. Like maybe some Future, maybe some Jay-Z, maybe.
You don't think opening the parking lot 2 hours early is important?
It is, but like people are mad about those things and not things that matter.
No, they're mad about. Listen, when you get a program, when you start getting a bigger program, worrying about the offensive tackle coming into next year that's progress. That's not worried about the little thing. That's the difference between.
We should be worried about that than the third down music, though. In my opinion.
Why not both? Listen, and this is coming from
DJ be the DJ. Listen, that's why we got a DJ.
Take this back to us 93.9 The Vol. Listen, once we turn into 93.9 The Vol, we're gonna be talking about offensive linemen and the depth chart, and we're gonna talk about the third down music.
Yep.
And we're gonna talk about rerouting the ball walk. You know what I'm saying? So we can go by the dorms.
Yeah.
So all the students can
all seriousness, I was listening to Knoxville. I've been listening to a lot more Knoxville radio because I'm kind of like Tennessee.
I don't even know who you are.
I know. It's fully people on this airwaves. They know that. Look, Steve is an SEC football fan. I understand. I like SEC football. I think it's awesome. I'm not talking about that crap Kentucky and Vanderbilt play. I'm talking about SEC football. Like it's awesome. And I was listening, and they were actually talking about rerouting the ball.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
See, now I just made that up.
I know, and that's what's funny is yesterday they were talking about that.
But doesn't that sound like?
That's why I thought you knew. I was like, oh, yeah.
Doesn't that sound like the kind of thing that would come up in a passionate fan base?
Sure.
So Louisville in the parking lot open 2 hours early. I think that's progress.
Vince has done that though.
No, he did.
Well, keep going.
He did.
I'm saying is our focus is on too many other things instead of like the actual stuff that we should focus on.
That's fair. I just
don't think Kentucky fans care about NBA basketball. That's where this all started.
See, this all started because I was talking to you. I always talk to y'all pre-show, and I saw my name on that paper.
You knew. Look, we were. Look. This is better. See, this is what we do. See, this is what I love about us, though, parent, and you. And when I say us, all of us, is we're not going to go cut your sound and then try to mock you. We're like, parent. We take issue with what you said. Come sit in the booth and let's talk this out.
Let's fire this on the way.
Yeah. Let's have this conversation now.
I figured I was gonna wait till you're walking up and down the hallway.
So you're gonna talk about me through the glass.
Yeah, and then
like Karen. So you were gonna treat me like a zoo animal at the zoo and have a spectacle of me as you do your show.
Listen,
is that how you were gonna do that?
Listen, the moment you hear your name, you were gonna jump right on that microphone and defend yourself. And I was going to be ready for whatever you had to say.
You were going to talk about me through the glass like I'm not here.
Oh, yeah.
No, like you were here. No, I'm going to talk to you right over the loudspeaker while Brian's in there.
You know what this is? You know what this is? This is confirmation for me that when Maben was in the locker room, he was the ringleader of roasting people in the locker room. He was going to do me like that. He was going to do me like that.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what? I'm not funny like that.
That's a lie.
No, because here's the thing.
He does those subtle blows that, like, you know, when somebody gives you, takes a shot at you, you don't pay attention, and then you drive home and you're like, damn, he got me.
No, see, I don't like hurting people's feelings like that.
Yeah. I don't.
Because here's the problem, Perrin.
Okay.
I'll think about it for the rest of my day. Steve even knows this. Yeah. Like, if I say something mean on a text line, I'll be like, 12 o'clock at night, I'll call Steve. I shouldn't text that.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Yeah, so yeah, Perrin, you like I said, I was going to give you a hard time about it, guaranteed. Tell me how got somebody that's been trying to get through on the line for a minute. Too.
Hold on, I can do that too. Y'all keep talking. I got this. I'm full service over here.
Producer Perrin is in there. No, it's a good conversation though. It is a. It's okay. Look.
I don't. Okay. Where do we finish this at? What's the final consensus?
No, I don't think Kentucky fans care about the NBA like that. No, I think Louisville rallies around their players.
Kentucky fan that's listening or Louisville fan that's listening, feel free to jump in here on this one.
We've had people send us pictures. Robbie on Twitter sent us pictures of him in Utah, in front of the Jazz Arena.
Tim Couch was the last time Kentucky fan went all the way out to support their league guy.
I think Kentucky fans a little bit with Randall Cobb. I think when he was in his heyday, I think that a lot of Kentucky fans kind of started to cheer for the Packers because of him. So I think that's one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think it was because he won on the Super Bowl team and he won with your boy Aaron Rodgers.
Sure.
So so people attach themselves because of the Super Bowl. Yeah. I'm not saying they love the Packers. I'm saying they attach themselves because they had a guy in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Same thing we did with Deion Branch, but Deion Branch balled out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He balled out. Super Bowl MVP.
I think they supported the player too.
No, me too. I do. I think,
and it's easy at quarterback too. It's easier to support your guy.
Yeah. I think that he's one that they backed, but I mean, I think Kentucky fans will argue with you more passionately about LeBron James than they would about their own player.
But I associate him with them because of the fact that he went down there and he was the why.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I know. Yeah, well, Nike. Yeah. What?
John, what? Thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Hey, what's up, Steve, Marcus? Hey, appreciate what's up, Perrin?
What's up, man?
I wanted to comment on Perrin's last comment on the Drew Dina show. I have to agree with Perrin. I think the Kentucky fans are scared because Louisville's coming up in college basketball and going along the lines of NBA. That's all Cal's going to do is put them in the NBA. The last time they got a championship was, 10 years ago? So I think Louisville's on the come up. And Kentucky fans are scared that we might take over the state. So I just want to make a comment about that.
Look, I appreciate the call. Do Kentucky fans like the NFL or NBA more?
Do they? Probably the NFL. I mean, just because the NFL.
Hold on, are you sure or are you guessing? You said probably.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a Kentucky fan, and I don't really associate with too many of them outside of my father-in-law. So, and I do that on purpose. So,
what do you think?
I think they put a lot of guys more in the NFL than they put more guys in the NFL than NBA, right? But I don't think you ever hear about those guys. And there's like, oh, damn, he played Kentucky. I don't think they care. But as far as the NBA goes, there's so many guys. And if you talk to older Kentucky fans have trouble with keeping up with guys every year on the roster. I find it funny. Yeah, we got such and such. He gonna give you problems. Who's such and such? You know, number 13. They can't even tell you that guy.
I have actually noticed that.
So it's kind of if you talk to an older UK fan. I like winning. I just can't handle the constant revolving door of all these guys coming in and out of here. We'll tell you that.
Which is why there's a disconnect between them and the NBA.
I don't
say that. I mean, I see young people all the time with Devin Booker jerseys and Julius Randle jerseys and Anthony Davis jerseys and Rajon Rondo jerseys. I can go on because they got a lot of guys. Let's be honest. But
I just think you're gonna have a hard time finding many programs in America that support their pros the way Louisville does.
I know we do a great job with that. That's why I hope we can get more, especially with the football rolling the way it is down here with the recruiting. And basketball is going to get there again.
Does our former players lead the nation in support for the university?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, when you look at Donovan Mitchell and the way that he goes out of his way to talk about Louisville, Lamar Jackson, I mean, he's in the middle of an NBA season or an MVP season, and he's at a press conference talking about, yeah, man, it's like Louisville and back at Louisville, and stuff, and so
Teddy put on hard.
Oh well, yeah, Teddy, of course. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, of players that you look at. My goodness, Montrezl Harrell still comes back here. I mean,
he goes out. Like I said,
he's got that crap that he's dealing with now.
Yeah, with Montrez, like. I hope the re-welcoming Montrez is as big as it needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because he could have.
Montrez is about to get paid.
Oh yeah,
he could have been disgruntled though with Louisville.
No, but the fact that he's still around, still coming to games. I mean, when that little disassociation thing is
not little.
Well, I know. Yeah, no,
we had that conversation.
But when that's over with, dude, he should really be.
Open
arms,
all the way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Quick commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maben on 939 The Ville.
The sounds of summer can often be followed by the sounds of a broken air conditioner. So if you hear your AC unit making some unwanted noises, then call DFH Company today at 968-6222. It could be time for a new train system from DFH. So if you've been thinking of replacing your AC unit, now's the perfect time to call DFH for 12-month special financing on a certified train system. It's hard to stop a train. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility and restrictions, subject to credit approval.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you're ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maben or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
Hey guys, this is Ken from Woodview Golf Course and Driving Range in Clarksville, Indiana. After being closed for over a month, we are finally back open to the public. And to celebrate, we're going to be offering special discounted pricing through Monday, May 18th. For more info on pricing or how to reserve a tee time, just head over to our website at woodedviewgc.com. Again, that's woodedviewgc.com.
Is the summer of 2020 the year you upgrade her diamond? After all we've been through this year, can you think of a better way to make 2020 a year she'll always remember? In a positive way. Genesis Diamonds is here to help with our best ever selection of large rare diamonds and our most aggressive finance offer ever. 5 years, 0 interest financing with 0 down. So you can upgrade her diamond, pay 0 down, and spread your payments over 5 years with no interest charges. Or use this for a new bracelet, pendant, pair of earrings, or eternity band. With any item at Genesis, you can buy now with nothing down and spread your payments over 5 years with no interest charges. If your luxury travel had to be postponed this year, make the journey to Genesis Diamonds this summer and let her escape in our world of sparkle and romance. And take advantage of Genesis Diamonds' special summer of 2020 financing offer. 5 years, 0 interest with nothing down. Now through June 30 on approved credit. Genesis Diamonds.
We're proud to partner with our favorite go-to caffeinated beverage, Focus. Not Focus with an F, but with a PH.
When the reality of COVID-19 hit, our friends at Focus donated over 200,000 cans of Focus to nearly 400 hospitals across the U.S. to keep those on the front lines fueled.
And good news, now you can find Focus at more Krogers across Kentucky and southern Indiana, as well as Thornton's and Rainbow Blossom, Heine Brothers, Paul's Fruit Market, and CVS.
Or save 15% when you use code ESPN15 at drinkfocus.com. Focus, PHOCUS. Try it today.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back, thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm here to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, including all 5-star reviews, which means they're exactly what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
Great job, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
To our Kroger associates, for the long hours and late nights, for the miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for making a difference in our customers' lives. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands and our customers say thank you. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Kroger is now hiring, with immediate openings available to help keep our stores open and stocked. Apply today at jobs.kroger.com.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
It's going to be Brian Windhorst.
Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville is broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services Studio. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
The Players Union has negotiated a pretty strong package here for the players that will enable them to retain about $350 million in salary that they wouldn't have already had. And a number of these players believe that the platform that is going to exist in Orlando to make comments and have movement discussions about social issues is going to be very valuable. So I suspect that's the group that's going to win out.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. I guess we can stick with the NBA conversation a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
So here's the thing. When the conversation of restarting the NBA comes up, the best way I can describe my feelings on this is the argument that the NBA bringing more attention to the NBA, more attention to, the push for social injustice. And then the other side that says, the distraction that is the NBA may take away from the issue. Here's the thing. To me, that's like religion, like on what you think the best way, to get where you want to go is up to you. Mm-hmm. So I can't tell either side you shouldn't have the opinion. I can't tell a side you should be going to play basketball to distract people, you know what I'm saying? Or you should be going to play basketball to use your platform, or don't play, it's legitimately everybody's own, own personal thing. We kind of look at the things from the macro, and we do the have an opinion without individualizing, each thing. So I got to admit, Steve, here's where we'll leave it to the reopening of the NBA, right? Let's just leave the conversation about the reopening, the actual reopening.
Sure.
I find myself changing my stance. I believe you and I talked about this on Friday.
Yeah.
The closer we get, and keep in mind, there was some news that came out on Friday, kind of about Ohio State and how they were going about testing and returning, and everybody should know, like, one day of new information changes attitudes. So here's the thing with this conversation. This is not a kind of conversation where you can say, well, 2 weeks ago you said that, this and this and that, and it's not one of those things you can go back over somebody's Twitter and say, oh, well, you changed your opinion, you're a phony.
Right.
Yeah, I changed my opinion with information. I changed my opinion with new perspectives on things, like
Sure.
like I've changed my perspective on a lot of stuff in the last couple of months. So NBA coming back is now starting to feel way too testy for me now. By testy, I mean too experimental. And I'm starting to lose the risk reward of the NBA. I mean, it goes from the legitimacy of this 22 team tournament to the more details you get, the more information you get about how it's going to be in the bubble.
Yeah.
Of Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the employees going on and off the campus and, all those things. You can't have a completely sterile environment, right? And if you're going by the, one infects all, conversation, then it's not really a conversation. And here's the thing. I think we all agree en masse that COVID's going to be around here for a while.
Sure.
Be it spikes or be it non-spike, it's going to be around,
Right.
So I think also we can all agree on another shutdown would be catastrophic for the economy.
Yeah. I agree.
Like I think that. On the other side, a huge breakout that overruns the medical facility.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, that would be catastrophic,
Sure.
But the thing is, being that, and like I said, I think I'm speaking in agreeable generalities here. We were late to the shutdown of COVID, which in hindsight we kind of saw. What the worst case scenario could be. So moving forward, if you can't neutralize or if you can't isolate, if your only way you feel like you can have sports moving forward is to isolate all athletes, then you're probably not going to have sports moving forward. As much as I hate to say that, listen, vaccine is not going to be, like any vaccine you've already had is not a foolproof vaccine. So that's not going to be an option to continue with contact sports,
Right.
Or not just sports, contact life.
Yeah.
If 100% vaccine is what's necessary to have human full interaction in groups, then I think you're turning it, like, are we deciding now? Is it time to turn in your group card?
Well, at that point, then you've got to bring a lot of other diseases in too. That you're like, well, if this is the case with this, then we need to revisit a lot of different diseases now.
What do you mean?
As far as if we're saying, I mean, if you're talking 100% vaccine,
right?
Like, I mean, then we're saying, okay, well, there's a lot of other diseases then that now we need to revisit and say, can that,
Right. So okay.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about these things from like a theological point, per perspective, right? And you know how, again, we always make the joke about Charity, how she can come up with one scenario.
Yeah.
That's why we shouldn't do this.
Oh, absolutely.
Because what if that falls off of there and that falls on something and it flies
Happy
up?
Gilmore's.
The golf.
Ting, ting.
Right. Just that scenario.
Yeah.
And I say, I can do that same thing. And then, once you start saying full quarantine, full isolation, no contact stuff. And then I start thinking, and I'm like, so you're going to tell me that, because let's just say this is kind of like sports is kind of guinea pigging for society.
Sure.
Right?
Is it though? I mean, I'm asking, is it? I mean, I can go sit at a restaurant with a bunch of people. I mean, we see what's happening in the world right now, with large groups.
Okay.
I mean,
okay. Maybe I'm saying maybe it's visual then. Maybe it's like we don't realize.
I mean, I just went to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge.
No. Listen, I'll make it. I'll make it to ratios. Listen, four men in a 10x10 room, right, covers up more, surface area than 30,000 in a stadium.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you start doing that math, you're like, okay, so you can be in a restaurant like this, but a stadium, like, mathematically, you know what I'm saying? Ratio's a real number, you know what I'm saying? Like, So, okay, so this is, again, this is ideology of moving forward. So then, of course, the waiver conversation is going to come up next.
Yeah.
And it's going to be basically waivers versus testing. It's probably going to be the liberal versus conservative debate,
Sure.
just the either or waiver versus testing everybody, you know what I'm saying? And another thing I was just thinking, like, and this is you're hearing me because a thought jumped into my head and I couldn't get this thought out of my head. I have a kid that, and this is hypothetically, right? I have a kid who's 10 years old, and his first school dance is coming up this year. And all these people who are, let's say, were 55, 60, whatever the most affected when you start getting 60 years and over, right? I'm like, you lived your whole life. You know what I'm saying? You've school danced. You've had sex. You know what I'm saying? You've done all these things. You know what I'm saying? And now because of this virus, you're saying unaffected, people who are not susceptible can't go to school together. They can't do their dances together. They can't ever go to a concert. They're not going to be able to meet somebody and kiss. Like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My brain went down that road, Steve, and then I'm just like, this is something we're gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to have treatments and waivers.
Yeah.
If you're gonna send your kid back to school.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be the waiver world.
At least for the immediate future. I mean, you would think.
I mean, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Am I just being overly emotional? Like, when I just started thinking about everything, 7 years old through 37. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, yeah, but that's kind of where we're living in, because I mean, I saw a tweet this morning where the Trinity football went back today. And they were lined up, and they looked like they were going through their testing or whatever they were going to do before. But I mean, this is high school. This is high school football. This is stuff that's starting back. I mean, my son starts middle school in a month and a half. I mean, so I think that I think we can all agree that by the time this stuff starts back, there won't be what you would call a vaccine,
Right.
Even if it is made by companies that have been sued for other products they have giving you other diseases, but whatever, inject whatever you want in your body. But the thing is
healthy,
yeah, or do whatever. But they you're not going to have an answer by then. So what Ohio State has done with asking their players to sign waivers, I could absolutely see my son going to school and them saying, hey, we need you to sign a waiver protecting us.
You already do that in sports, don't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm talking about just going to school.
Yeah, right.
I mean, because, if I send, and I wouldn't do this, I don't believe, but I could see, a situation where somebody sends their kid to school, if their kid come up sick, you say, well, I need proof that that the classrooms were, because I do think classrooms will look a little different as far as seating wise and stuff now, I mean, going into the year for the immediate future. So you're going to say, I'm going to need some proof that was done. And now you've got a pretty big lawsuit on your hands. So
if you don't have waivers,
if you don't, if you don't, then I think that could happen. Now, whether they win or not, I don't know, but you may lose a lot of money doing that. I could see schools saying, the only way you can send your kid back is sign this waiver.
Yeah,
if you don't, then it's your choice to homeschool.
Again, you already do that when you send them to get physicals. When you send them to, those are waivers. Those are medical responsibility waivers.
Yeah. But I think that this, though, would be even more so protecting the school, too, where you're like, the school is being protected now. So it's like, hey, my son comes home, he's sick, he gets tested, he's positive. I can't go back and say, okay, Eastside Middle School, I'm suing you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Because I don't think you handled things properly. I signed a waiver saying I understand my son
and we make our agreements. We will provide the cleanest environment possible. These are the steps we're going to do as a school.
Yeah.
If we don't hold up our end of the bargain as far as 3 times a week we do this or something. Whatever's going to be within the waiver.
Yeah. No, I totally think all that. But we're getting back. My son starts football August 1st. They backed the season up a little bit, but they're starting August 1st. That stuff's right around the corner. We're right here with all that. So yeah, and all this conversation stems from basically Ohio State. Paraphrasing, but they asked their players to sign waivers.
And here's what I saw kind of in the reactionary department. And this is what I don't know if I want this to happen. I don't know how it sounds. So you tell me what you think when you hear something like this. Ohio State, they're talking about, waivers, right? And then I see that guy on Twitter who's always attacking the college model.
Yeah.
Will not be satisfied until the college model is fully eliminated, And then those lawyers who are not into sports, are just into the legal side, are just looking to pick up the case of the no waiver case, because that's 1,000 billable hours, right? Are they going to be involved in this one? Do you think this is going to turn into just a lawyered up thing? But this goes back to where the NCAA, you should have already announced everybody has to have waivers.
Yeah, why did they see? And that's what I was going to say. That probably, but why is the NCAA not stepped up to help take care of this issue?
Not even said we're having conversations about waivers. They literally say everybody's up to your own.
Yeah, just hey, y'all figure it out. Everybody figure it out. Y'all give us a plan. It's what we've said all along. The NCAA is doing with this what they always do. Hey, y'all give us a plan, and then we'll see if that's okay.
Look, and then if we feel like you broke any of the rules on the way back doing it, you're going to hold it back.
Then you're going to get in trouble. Yeah, and whereas why didn't the NCAA come out immediately and say, hey, to protect our schools, we're going to go ahead, we're going to put out. You have to come back. You have to sign a waiver. That way, that's at that point, that's on you. And if you're not comfortable doing that, that's fine.
Even if you just said, we have you have to file, medical paperwork that everybody was tested.
Yeah.
Upon returning.
Yeah.
Just something that's you haven't came up with one regulation other than no recruiting period.
Yeah. Yes. That's it.
No spring signing period.
No spring signing period. That's all they did. You're like, okay, well, it's an interesting time. It's an interesting subject that I think is going to be a subject going forward. Now, to come back to the beginning of this conversation, let me say this on the NBA. I'm with you. Not necessarily. It has nothing to do with Kyrie Irving. Not that aspect of it.
Right.
I'm with you on, I think I'm getting around to just don't play. Let's just scratch this season because now there already was an asterisk.
Yep.
Now I feel like there's a couple more. And when I've got a 2 or 3 asterisked season, I'm good. I don't need so I'm kind of in the camp
trying to figure out who has been training really hard and who hasn't is interesting, but I don't need that enough.
No. Listen, my sports calendar, I am perfectly happy right now in my brain not having a ton of sports. Like, I'm used to that right now at this point. So I'm almost like, okay, let's just
college sports is like free agency right now. So you're getting your same summer fixes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I'm almost like, you know what? Let's kick it back off with football and stuff here going forward, and let's see what's going on there. You know, that's would be more of my plan going forward. What's happening here?
With the vision of putting good wine on every American table. Pick up a bottle of Woodbridge today and enjoy wines that stand up to every occasion. As the legend himself said, drink what you like what you drink. Woodbridge by Robert Mondavi from One for All. Please enjoy our wines responsibly. 2019 Woodbridge Winery at Campo, California.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you're ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maben or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
With UPS Future, you get seriously pumped. As a package handler, you'll have a great job. Starting pay is $14 per hour, and you can graduate debt-free with Metro College. We're also hiring CDL tractor trailer drivers at $21 per hour and up. Find out what you'll become at upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
Follow the sports leader. We are ESPN Louisville. Download the ESPN Louisville app today. Delivered by UPS Jobs Kentucky.
I'm former Louisville basketball player Luke Hancock. When the NCAA tried to take away the Most Outstanding Player Award from the 2013 tournament, I got it back thanks to Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is the personal injury firm that fights for the people, and their team treats clients like family. Morgan & Morgan changed my life, and if you've been injured in a car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #LAW on your cell phone. That's #529, offices Louisville.
At Align Chance Financial, we work with our clients according to their business needs by navigating the drawbacks of business finance and offering solutions to your future plans. For your business and commercial financing, call 877-203-9431. No obligation, no consultation fee. Align Chance Financial, business and commercial financing with a diverse network of funding. Best ideas, best solutions, best results. Learn more at AlignChanceFinancial.com.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm here to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, including all 5-star reviews, which means they're exactly what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
Mark Ennis here, telling you about my friends at Bosch Lawn Care. For the past few years, I've trusted Bosch Lawn Care with my yard maintenance at my house. That's mowing, weed eating, trimming bushes, cleaning mulch installation, and much more. Get yourself out of hours of work in the yard when you could be kicking back and enjoying time with your family and friends. Call 833-2GET-CUT. That's 833-243-8288, or visit them online at BoschLawnCare.com. Trust the lawn experts I trust. They're professional, affordable. Bosch Lawn Care.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville. Time now for an ESPN Louisville Sports Center update.
Good morning, I'm Brian Hall. The Sports Center update brought to you by Class Act Federal Credit Union. Drop the bank, join the movement. Yesterday, Yahoo Sports' Pete Thamel reported that the NCAA Oversight Committee has passed a recommendation that coaches can begin working with their teams on July 13th. The NCAA Division I Committee is set to vote on this recommendation this Wednesday. In other news, Florida has become the first state to officially pass a name, image, and likeness bill, allowing college athletes to sign paid endorsement deals. It will go into effect July 1st of next year. On to baseball, a pair of now former Cardinals signed with pro clubs over the weekend, including Justin Levy, who's heading to the Seattle Mariners organization, and outfielder Danny Oriente, who's heading to the Arizona Diamondbacks. With baseball looking to have a shortened season at best, the players and owners have still yet to come to an agreement, and there's no date set for the season to begin. On to soccer, the USL Board is voting to finalize the schedule to begin the season later this week. As it currently stands, the league's return date is set for July 11th. And last but certainly not least, just a reminder of the Louisville Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear's press conference today at 4 o'clock in full, as we have done every day for you during the coronavirus outbreak. Immediately following Beers with Beshear will be the remainder of the drive for 1 hour, and then we will have the last call with Jason Nemus and Drew Diener, so they'll break down everything the governor has to say. Keep it locked here. Middays with Marcus Maben is next. This is SportsCenter.
This is Luke Hancock. As a financial advisor with ClearPath Financial of Raymond James, we recognize each person, family, or business has a unique financial situation that requires a tailored and strategic approach. We commit our energy, resources, and knowledge to simplify the financial planning process and help clients reach their goals. Finances can be complex, but it doesn't have to feel like brain surgery or a foreign language. We help with things like planning to get you to and through retirement, preserving your wealth, building a legacy, and many more wealth management solutions. Bottom line, you want someone you can trust who's going to put you first to help you break through and reach your financial goals. Come see us for a comprehensive financial review. We're right next to Trinity High School in the heart of St. Matthews at 4070 Westport Road, Louisville, Kentucky. Or call us at 502-805-4000. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange, SIPC.
This is Drew Diener, and you're listening to 93.9 The Ville, live from the OPC Services Studio.
Listening to Middays with Marcus Maben, broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services.
Jeff Passan.
93.9.
Just a quick comment from Jeff Passan
Here.
about baseball.
Maben and Steve Rummage.
I don't think we have a choice. Whoever wins this year is going to be the World Series champion with, again, a giant asterisk or imaginary one on top of it.
It's too easy to put an asterisk by anything nowadays.
That's kind of my point, man. I'm just like, just look, the Major League Baseball, they don't know what they're wanting to do right now. So I'm just like, look, let's just kickstart the.
How much of this is, and I'm asking this seriously. How much of this is, I already got my money.
Oh, probably a ton of it. Yeah.
Give me a percentage. Because that's going to suck.
I mean,
if we leave COVID with it's already a tough battle to fight. You know how I always talk about, nobody feels sorry for a millionaire.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's already a tough thing to get out of people's heads, right? But if we leave this COVID and basically see that nothing happened because everybody, felt like I got enough money to ride it out.
I mean, I think I'll go at least 55. I think over 50% probably, or like, look, my contract's already there.
How many general managers are like, man, I got other business to run anyway?
Oh, I mean
owners.
I mean, probably a ton. I mean, I think a lot of people. Look, I've talked to a ton of people just in regular life that said, man, Brian started a business during the COVID. Like, you know what I mean? And it happened with Brian was able to start a business. I ain't putting all his business out there, but because of COVID, almost the way the timing it hit, it
actually helped.
Yeah, it actually helped. And I think a lot of people are that way. And maybe not necessarily started a business, but I mean, where you say, man, I really got a lot of stuff done during this time. So now
utilize my quarantine.
Yeah. Now put that on a multimillionaire's level, who's got their hands in some 100 fires, So no, I think there's probably a lot of them. It's like, man, I've kind of enjoyed the time off.
I know some way that Jalen has become a master trader or something.
Yeah.
Yes. What are you doing?
He's like, hey, look, I started with a telescope and ended up with magic beans.
Dana, thanks for joining us on 93.9. What's saying bye?
It's The Office.
What's going on, Marcus P? What's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
I'm going to go ahead and cut right to the chase. I agree with you guys. The NBA, and the more it goes on, and the more I hear about it. When it all started out, I was like, yeah, NBA basketball, let's get right into it. But as time goes on and as this summer just keeps progressing and things keep happening as far as social injustice and all that, I think you can go ahead and shelf it. And I don't think you'll lose a lot by shelving it at all. I just think right now it's just not the time. It's just a risk-reward thing, and I just don't think the reward outweighs the risk. I just don't.
Right. No, listen, I appreciate the call. I mean, the risk of it being fumbly as well.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I heard these guys discussing this weekend, and I'm going to say it, Steve, and I want your immediate reaction.
Okay.
Legends game.
Yeah.
All-Star game. Legends All-Star game.
Yeah, no. Yeah, right. Look, I put that in like, okay, the rest of the season. Because I'm like, how could that go where you watch it and you're like, like, and see
texters 38 31 93.9. Would you enjoy a Legends game? Gilbert Arenas was spearheading it, right?
No,
and he was talking about Gilbert Arenas, T-Mac, Rasheed Wallace.
Join the big three. Yeah, like, look, I get the big three. The TBT's starting up in a couple weeks, and they're going to start playing that. I mean, look, I like that because that one, to me, I like that one because that one kind of brings back some of the old college players too.
And you realize how many dogs didn't make the league.
Yeah, I know, and they're playing for a pretty good amount of money. So it's like
splitting $1 million.
Yeah, they're trying to win, you know. So that stuff can get me through. I'm worried that the NBA will come back. And now this isn't shade to the big three of the TBT because I enjoy them for what they are.
Right.
But I'm worried the NBA is going to come back and kind of feel like I'm watching the TBT.
The Legends game.
Where I'm kind of like, I mean, the play will be good. See, the Legends game, I just don't know that the play will be very good. I think you'll be like, T-Mac.
Listen, because here's the thing: Mike Miller and all of them, they can work somebody in King of the Hill.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, I don't want to see them playing each other. They're all going to try way too hard, and then somebody's going to get hurt, and then it's going to be like, oh, this is just awful.
Yeah, that's what happened to the original Legends game. It's like somebody just blew out. And I think it was like 3 people in the same.
I know. Yeah.
Game.
Nah, I'm good with that. But I mean, I think that I don't want the NBA to come back and me feel like just the aesthetics of it, just at Disney, and it kind of feel like I'm watching Summer League. And I'm going to be like, no, this is actually the playoffs.
And here's the problem too. Like, I don't know how this is possible. Right? And I don't know how this is possible, Steve. But basketball courts are supposed to be the same dimensions, right? Same height rim, I
already know what you're about to say.
Right?
Oh, no, absolutely.
So, and I mean, people just let me know if you agree with this one or not.
Yes.
They're supposed to be the same size court. So a full court pressing team, you feel like in some gyms, y'all are just bigger and you cover more surface area than other arenas.
Oh, absolutely.
What am I going to do when I'm watching Montrez, Kawhi, Paul George, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Boogie Cousins out there, just these big behemoth bodies
on these little tiny courts.
On these tiny little courts. It's going to make them look stupid out there.
I know.
And we're saying tiny courts like they're not the same size courts.
No, but Summer League, look, I will play over at a Christian school my buddy's a coach at. We'll play there, and then we'll play at Bullitt Central. And I'm like, Bullitt Central's court's twice as long. There's no way. It's twice as long and twice as wide.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And now the width may be true sometimes, because sometimes you can get a court that may.
I don't know, Steve. They're the exact dimension
a little bit, but it's still But you're right. You're right. It's like, dude. But here's the thing. At Bullitt Central,
you like the crowd piping noise last night?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll talk about that in a second. That was good. But at Bullitt Central, you want me to tell you the difference? The bleachers are pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got
they're always put back.
Two goals on each side over there.
Mm-hmm.
Now off the court at Bullitt Central, I've got 15 feet on both sides.
Yep.
So it's like you go to the Christian school and play. It's all
so Bullitt Central is like Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
like that court. Yeah, where it just looks stupid big.
Feels huge.
An NCAA basketball court feels huge.
Yeah. And when you watch them at the wide world of sports,
I mean, a tournament game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but in the wide world of sports with seats all around the court right there, because I'm sure it'll be set up a lot like Summer League. You're going to have your media that's there are going to be right on the court.
Oh.
And here's the thing: there's nobody else there. So they're going to want to zoom in the camera angle, the action, to just get what's there, like the Summer League. And in the Summer League, the players, it feels like they're playing on like this little baby court. And no, I'm like, the more I'm doing it, the more I'm just like, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I'm good. Let's just wait till NC State Louisville.
We've done a full 180 on this.
No, I totally have, because a couple weeks ago I was like, they got to play. Yeah, now I'm like, I'm good.
Cody, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, as far as the NBA is concerned, like, I was really looking forward to it coming back. But, I mean, with all the stuff going on and just how out of whack the draft is going to be this year and all that, I'm just like, you know what? If it doesn't happen, I'm not really going to complain too much. Like Steve said, I'm kind of already like just used to not having sports, and on top of that, it's like, UFC Fight Island's coming July 11th, and that there's some really good stuff coming up for that, and that's going to keep me occupied and all that. I mean, like, just let's just keep on the regular schedule and then just start the year up as usual. And it's like, I think, I mean, with Kyrie and all that coming out and saying what he's been saying, it's like, at this point, what's the point of it? I just think it's funny. This dude does 1 year at Duke, and he thinks he's the smartest human being on the planet. But I'm not going to get into all that. You know what I am? I genuinely can't stand the guy. Everywhere the guy goes, he's a team cancer. Nobody likes him. I don't know how a flat earther is the VP of the Players Association, but I'm done with that. But But yeah, man, it's just, I mean, what's the point right now? You know, I mean, we're already used to not having sports, and plus, like, I agree with what Harbaugh said in Michigan. It's like a lot of these restrictions that they're trying to put on teams. It's almost impossible for you to even do anything. And it's like you've got people going out to restaurants now. I mean, everybody is moving on from COVID. Like the data was off. Like, it's not as scary as people thought it was going to be. And it's like, you know, just you've got one side of a party trying to push in a fear mongering.
Are you going down that full slippery slope?
I don't know what you mean, man. I'm just frustrated. I really just want sports to go on as normal. And you know what? If it ain't gonna happen, it ain't gonna happen. I'm just like done complaining about it. But you know, it's just little things like the World Health Organization saying asymptomatic people wasn't that contagious, and then they literally backtracked that statement within a day. I mean, like, let's just wait. Let's just get the ball rolling at a normal time. I mean, like right now, like Steven, you said, like college basketball, it's like free agency right now. I've been having so much fun following recruiting and just the college basketball landscape. I mean, I'm good. So yeah, that's my rant. Kyrie Irving, I hope he doesn't win anything. And yeah, you guys have a great day. You guys are doing an awesome job. See you guys.
Appreciate the call.
Appreciate it.
Well, Kyrie Irving's not playing, but it's important to have other voices, though. That is it. It is, even if you don't agree with Kyrie, it is important to have somebody who's kind of, you know, extreme on a different end of a LeBron. Because like I said, LeBron, B Hall.
Yeah, because LeBron is fully
determined.
LeBron is let's play, you know, but yeah, I mean, yeah, the Kyrie Irving thing. I mean, you know, I don't.
That's why I opened the conversation with you're not. That's one of those arguments like you're better not even getting in because that's arguing religion.
Yeah. And I mean, Kyrie is, you know, and especially, I mean, you can always find, you know, like, well, he hasn't played enough, you know, stuff like that.
Matt, thanks for joining us on Middays with Marcus Maben. Fire away.
Hey, yeah, I just want to respond to what Cody was saying there a little bit.
Okay.
About everything. Yeah, it's not such a big deal. Maybe tell that to people in Arizona. I'll get off here now. I just think the kid needs to do a little bit of reading before he talks. Thank you.
Appreciate the call, which we knew that call was coming next. Right?
Yeah, I would rather saw my eyeballs out than have that conversation.
Yeah, that back and forth. But that's why I opened the conversation with the whys are not important in the big picture when we're having this conversation.
Yeah, because everybody has research and blah 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 to back up their points. And
right.
I'm just yeah, okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah, that I said a long time ago. Hey, do what you feel like's right.
Right. Right. But that's why I said that's just a religious conversation.
Yeah, right, yeah. So I'm not doing the.
Okay, so I have to ask this question, Steve.
Okay.
And it came off of the back end. This is our deep breath question.
Okay.
I heard them talk about it this morning, Ethan and Parent. I heard it was coming up. I didn't hear the conversation, but I did want to know your opinion if you had one on it.
Okay.
Your sports pet peeve.
Yeah. No, I you know what? Ethan come in here and he asked me that question, and I told him without a doubt, without even blinking an eye, it was easy. My answer was
my bad guy.
No, well, no, that one is that's another good one. That's another good one. But no, try to tell me good game after my team loses. Like if your team,
wait a minute.
Well, if you're a Kentucky fan or something, and they beat Louisville, to like immediately like text me like, "Oh, it was a really good game."
That's your sports pet peeve?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, go do something. Something harmful to yourself.
Now, but you do have me thinking now, like, what's my psychological sports pet peeve is guy that comes up missing.
Yeah, that's aggravating.
That's probably my biggest one.
Right. Yeah.
That might be my biggest one.
Are you talking like in a game or like doesn't show up?
That's funny. Now that's even funnier.
Steve to do the show. I don't know. Nobody's heard from him.
No, I mean,
because that's actually happened to me in this studio before. There was 3 people in this office ready to file a missing report. I was like, dude, look, he probably just slept. He probably overslept. And when he's asleep, you're not getting hold of him.
You're right.
Let's do the show.
Like the one thing I need in life is just like, hey, when I do take my naps, it's like I'll be fine.
Do you want to know what's terrible? Is I made this statement that day. I said, if he's not here for the show tomorrow,
So Steve, I hope I haven't been in trouble for 2 days. Listen, what I meant, Steve, that is funny. What I meant though,
I know.
Guy who's been running his mouth the whole time, and then you don't hear from him after you bust him or you bust his team, or you know what I'm saying, or the guy pulls the Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying? It's like no.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to own it. You're gonna have to talk to me, and I want to hear about this performance that just went down.
Yes.
Because like if I'm comfortable enough to talk trash with you back and forth, you better be around here when the checks are due.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. That's a good one because, I mean, we have a couple on the show that call in. Philly Carl and Butch. I'm blaming both of them. When something happens, they just gone. Like, they're just gone. I don't know where they go. They vaporize.
Search party. Boombox Mike, thanks for joining us on 93.9. What's on your mind?
Morning, fellas. Morning. Can we just, being an L.A. fan and a Cincinnati Reds fan and a Minnesota Vikings fan, can we just go ahead and just give them the championships and just skip the year? We'll just give LA the title. Come on, man. We can use them rings. What y'all think, guys?
Just toss them out there. Look, I know Brian would be okay with some of that. I'd be okay with the Reds. So I mean, look, we're all happy here. Yeah.
Hey, just give them some titles. Put a little asterisk on it. I don't care as long as we get another ring. I don't care, man. But so,
Mike, let me ask you this.
What y'all think, man?
Listen,
Go ahead.
if Louisville had won the ACC and they said the ACC was the best team in NCAA, would you take a NCAA title with an asterisk?
You mean like basketball? Yeah, like Kansas is trying to do with theirs? Yeah.
Yeah,
I would. Why not? Trophy's a trophy, bro. I don't care. Look, I was digging through some files this weekend, man. I found my old kindergarten booklet. It's got all my field day ribbons and stuff, man. Yeah, give me my trophies, bro. I don't care.
Look, I pulled you off. Yeah, I got you off track.
Hey, y'all think Deion's kid's gonna come here, man? What do y'all think, man? I want to see what y'all think, and y'all enjoy this nice day, fellas.
Appreciate the call.
I thought he was until yesterday.
Who jumped in yesterday?
Tom Brady. You didn't see it? I really thought we were going to get Deion's kid, and we still might. We still might at quarterback. But across this bottom line, if you'll keep watching, Tom Brady put out, or Deion's kid put out tweets that he was working with Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. Across this bottom line here in a few minutes, it's going to come across Tom Brady works out, son of Deion Sanders, Shadur Sanders, quarterback.
Mm-hmm. You're done.
That dude's gonna
pick.
Where do you want to go?
Pick your school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so now I'm kind of like, I really, really thought we were.
So you would only.
I was trying to not talk about it on the show because I was so excited about it.
You would only be banking on Lamar Jackson's his love for Lamar Jackson to get him,
or just the maybe the right schools not reaching, because like Bama, they said Bama and a couple of the schools just really have kind of been like, because he's not, I mean, like he's not a top
he's
five guy, but they're kind of like, like.
And do you want, like, they might not need that distraction?
Yeah, right. They don't really care like I would. Like, no, we got Deion Sanders here. But yeah, the Tom Brady thing.
Saban's like, I don't want him in my practice every other day.
I saw that and I was like, cool, if we get him, I'll be pumped. If not, I'll never look at a highlight again.
Philly Carl, thanks for joining us on 93.9. What's on your mind?
Man, this is Maven. I mean, this is Rummage's fault. Now, I listen to y'all because I love y'all, man. So a lot of days I'm not going to call. I just sit back and listen to y'all. But when one of the radio hosts calls you out and says that you and Butch disappear.
But it's certain days. Listen, you be conveniently saying I had a lot of work right after your team gets whopped.
I know.
Well, here's the thing. Now, I wasn't even going to call in today. And then what if something happened today? But you, like I said, Raymond, you still owe me lunch, a lunch from when Philly and Nova won the title in the same year. But I wasn't going to bring that up. You know, I told you maybe you said the Eagles wasn't going to do it, and you said Nova stood no chance. But I wasn't going to bring it up, Raymond. But since you called me out,
I know.
And said I disappear, I'm going to bring it up.
No, but that's kind of the point. It's like when all that was going on, a day couldn't go by where I didn't have to hear you. Like, and I like you, but like, you know, it was just every day. I was like, all right, oh, Philly Carl. Oh, look, there's Philly Carl. And then it's like
Nova must have won.
Conveniently, when they don't, you get like extra jobs and all this stuff.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. One. After that year right there, I got put in the office for a year straight. I was in the office for like 10 months, so I didn't really have the time. So now I'm back in the street again. So now I can hear y'all every day. But for that year, like after we won the championship, I was in the office for a straight year. And you know, some office settings you can't have music and your radio and stuff on, so I couldn't hear y'all as much. But trust me, I never forgot about y'all.
Well, we appreciate that.
Appreciate the call.
We'll continue that love-hate relationship.
Brian Hall, your sports pet peeve, since you're back there doing nothing. Well, how bored are you back there, Brian?
I'm all right, man. The beginning of the show was really great. Letting Perrin just talk for the first half hour and I could just walk around. It was cool.
Yeah, he's just doing the job.
Okay, what is your biggest sports pet peeve?
I'm trying to think of like something that bothers me.
What's a volleyball pet peeve? Like I'm being serious. Like, give me something that like in volleyball where it's like that dude, because like, okay, I'm in basketball. I'm like, well, my bad guy that throws a bad pass. And he's like, my bad. It's like,
okay,
yeah,
so
I know.
In volleyball, one of the things that really bothers a lot of the hitters is there's a line under the net, and you cannot let your foot go fully over that line, or else you are considered under the net.
Right.
This is the easiest way to break an ankle or sprain an ankle is when you jump up and you come down on somebody's foot who keeps coming over the line. And there's big guys that like to kind of run that, they'll stick their toes over the line, but they won't get their whole foot extended.
Yes.
You still can come down on their foot, and they're not technically under the net, and you can roll your ankle. So there's been times where we've had, marquee players go down with an injury because some guys just kind of toying with them, going too far under the net, kind of pestering.
Who knew the volleyball players were such pieces of crap?
I know. I'm like, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
You know what that is? That's when like Bruce Bowen used to do that when Kobe shot jump shots, and Bowen used to like purposely put his feet up under. What a horrible person.
I know. Because that's.
I don't know how he became a broadcaster.
Oh, I know.
I don't know how he became and like he joked around about it. Yeah, I told the line.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, funny.
You put your foot under another jump shot.
Yeah, because when a hitter goes up, they're not looking down. They're looking at where they're going to hit, or they're looking at the block. So you just come down. You come straight down on whatever's below you.
But
and
once
if
you
that blocker's
see it,
going up, and he's coming down before you, and he keeps continually sticking his feet a little bit further onto your side of the net, you're going to come down on his ankle or on his foot and roll your ankle.
And you're going to start thinking about it next time. So now you're not jumping as high. And
well, that was always my thing with Bruce Bowen with that stuff. Is it's like I don't know that he wanted necessarily to hurt Kobe, but I think he knew.
Yeah, once you put that in his brain,
you're going to have to alter how you're coming down, So, yeah.
Texter says, soccer floppers drive me nuts.
That's a good one. The ones that they're like down and then.
They roll 20 times.
I love the one where, have you ever saw the videos? There's like a bunch of the videos. I swear they do it on purpose, where the stretcher guys will come out and they stand over them and they pick it up and like their face just goes right into the junk. It's just like,
listen, those guys, look, or when somebody like touches a guy on the side of the head and then he just like grabs his head and rolls it on the ground like he just took a shotgun to the side of the head. Man. Yeah, I could see that could drive somebody
so
crazy.
This doesn't happen on the actual, professional level because it's a penalty. But a lot of times you'll watch elementary football, and the center likes to grab the ball and move it a yard up. When he places it, he'll move it a yard up, and it adjusts just the whole line of scrimmage if the ref doesn't catch it.
They're going to have to start cleaning up on that one.
Yeah.
because that's one of those every center does, and it's starting to get ridiculous. Like they'll move the football and across the first down on goal line.
And then you always get the running backs who get right up to the first down line, and then like when they're coming out of the pile, they place the ball like a foot forward, and so make the ref make a good spot.
Let me ask you this. I want you to answer this. I want you to answer this. You saw me and you heard me this morning respond vulgarly to something I saw on my computer. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah.
Is that not the worst human being on the planet?
That's a pretty good one.
People, I hate fishnets. Oh. People, I love fishnets, but I hate those fish nets. Something came across my computer where a guy, it looked like an umbrella, upside down umbrella thing, right?
Yeah.
And he was dipping it in the water.
It's like a tent.
Yeah, like a little miniature, like fishnet tent.
Yeah.
And this guy was dropping it in the water, and it was collecting like 25 fish at a time.
Oh, at least.
I saw this, and I'm like, you are a piece of crap. If you're going to get some fish, you go catch the fish. You go, you go earn the fish. Hey, y'all want some fish?
It's almost like if you went in the forest and just set off a bomb and then went and collect all the deer. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, cool.
Right.
What have you done?
Like, have you no gaming spirit in your blood at all?
I know, and he didn't seem like he was like it was commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like I work for Kroger, I got to collect.
And where like they go out and they may take we're like shrimp people and people who are know they do that for
but they
the economy.
They do a lot of earning out there.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's some hard work out there.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying though, like I'm not against that. Like I get that. That's for human life,
right?
Or whatever. Okay, like,
but even when those get a little too just industry looking, like I'm like,
there's a lot of restaurants. So, but you sure don't mind? You imagine popping down at Ruby's one day and going, "Hey, can I get the
salmon?"
The salmon, and they're like, "Yeah, actually,
$86.95."
Yeah, actually, Bill didn't, didn't catch any salmon today.
No, it'll be $88.99.
Yeah, at least.
But yeah, I saw that, people, and I'm like, that's the worst non-sporting thing I ever seen.
Yeah.
Is dipping a fish tent into the water.
Yeah.
And going like you're gonna go eat.
And it was loaded too. Because they swim in and then they can't get out. Like it blocks them from getting back out. Yeah, it was the worst thing I've ever seen.
Go.
What are your all's thoughts on like an Antonio Brown type thing after a first down, like a celebration after every first down? As opposed to, I get the touchdown celebration, but
as opposed to the fish.
There's a lot of running backs and receivers that have gone to doing the first down symbol or something like that.
I you know what? I think that takes care of itself. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got that guy on your team, you know what I'm saying, who's doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
In the film room, eventually, like, once a guy starts doing too much, they'll let you know. Hey, man, get back to the huddle.
I tend to agree.
Or does, I think that's one of those things I could get mad about. Has anybody really ever irritated me with?
It doesn't irritate me when they're on my team, but like I could see being a defender and Antonio Brown gets up in my face every time and does the first down symbol.
Yeah.
I see that being very frustrating very fast.
I don't mind the first down and the drop, but when they start doing the sword fighting with the football, then I'm like, the fencing, I'm like, you got,
but I mean,
somebody got to take him out.
You're like basketball. I mean, like, they didn't have like full celebrations.
Yes, the fish tent. Yeah, that celebrations. You got no problem with those.
No, they don't bother me.
It's hard to get a first down or a touchdown.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
The probably the funniest one that I shouldn't I shouldn't be okay with was the Cam Newton. You remember the Cam Newton where he just kept on doing his long dance and then just dabbing in the dude's face, and then that guy got in his face, and he did it, and then he did it one more time. I'm like, damn, Cam, don't you think that's enough? You know, and that was like when Cam, he really had it rolling.
Yeah, that year.
Middays with Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville.
Have you been in a car wreck? Insurance companies can be really tough to deal with on your own. I'm Sam Aguiar, and our team is here to help. We have been fortunate enough to represent thousands of people from Kentucky communities, and we would love to speak with you about your potential case. Our team loves what we do. The consultation for you is free, and we don't charge you anything unless we win the case for you. So come be a part of our team. Our phone number is easy, 502-888-8888. 502-888-8888.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you're ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maven or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
Mark Ennis here, telling you about my friends at Bosch Lawn Care. For the past few years, I've trusted Bosch Lawn Care with my yard maintenance at my house. That's mowing, weed eating, trimming bushes, cleaning mulch installation, and much more. Get yourself out of hours of work in the yard when you could be kicking back and enjoying time with your family and friends. Call 833-2GET-CUT. That's 833-243-8288, or visit them online at BoschLawnCare.com. Trust the lawn experts I trust. They're professional, affordable. Bosch Lawn Care.
Something on your mind? Hit us up on the UPS Jobs text line, 3831-939.
Everyone's loving what Genesis Diamonds is doing right now. It's the best stimulus plan ever. 5 years, 0 interest financing on any purchase with no money down. It's Genesis' way of helping you make your money go farther as we all look forward to better days. Just pick any item in Genesis Diamonds showcases. Get the amazing value price you know we're known for. Make no down payment and spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. That means a $6,000 designer ring is yours for just $100 a month. This makes everything more affordable at a time when we need it most. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, bands, colored gemstones, designer fashion jewelry. Take the price, divide by 60, and that's your payment. Celebrate love in a big way this year with Genesis Diamonds' most spectacular offer ever. 5 years, 0 interest with nothing down. Now for a limited time on approved credit. Genesis Diamonds.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm here to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A-plus better what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
Great job, Steve.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
When Matthew McConaughey plays you in a movie, it puts you in the public eye for life. And that's what the movie 2 for the Money did for me.